Welcome back, race fans, to the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel, where you are looking at Jackson Grandpa Raceway. A new track record is in the books. It's 1.532, held by the Time Machine from Back to the Future 3. That is now the time to beat here at the track. The Speed 16 is set from the Mystery Model Packs, Pillow Packs from the 2021 Series 3 and 2022 Series 1. 16 cars qualified to determine matchups and lane starts. Cars will switch lanes and the top speed will move on. This is the Mystery Models Race Tournament. Get ready for some Diecast drag racing fun. Let's get started. The Datsun Bluebird is out of the 2022 Series 1 pack versus the Cyber Speeder coming out of the 2021 Series 3 pack. They are staged and ready. Bluebird in lane number 1, Cyber Speeder is in lane 2. Let's see how they do. It's the Datsun Bluebird across the line first, taking race number 1, a time of 1.575. That will be the time to beat as we swap lanes. Cyber Speeder, lane 1. You've got the Datsun Bluebird in lane number 2. The Datsun Bluebird will move on to the Excel 8 in round number 2. In the Mystery Models Tournament, they improved their time to a 1.566. Next up, it's the Porsche 933 versus Fasta. Fasta is one of the lighter cars in the tournament, coming in at 28 grams. They're staged and ready. You've got the Porsche in lane 1. Fasta is in lane number 2. A good first run for the Porsche, a 1.573 to take the win. That will be the time to beat as we swap lanes. You've got Fasta now in lane 1, and the Porsche moves over to lane number 2. There you go, the Porsche advancing to the Excel 8 in round number 2 of the Mystery Models Tournament. That brings us to race number 3 in round 1, the Nissan Skyline 31 grams versus the Delorean at 30 grams. Should be another good matchup. Pretty even weight for the two of them. Let's see how they do. They're staged and ready. Not great times, but it was close. The Nissan Skyline putting down a 1.592. That is going to be the time to beat as they swap lanes. DeLorean is in lane 1. The Nissan Skyline this time in lane 2. There, look at that. The Nissan Skyline picking up the pace at 1.574. They'll be advancing to the Excel 8. Round 2 of the Mystery Models Tournament. Our next matchup as we move through the Speed 16 Round 1 pits a couple of cars for this year's Mystery Pack Series 1. It's the F1 Racer in lane 1 versus Rising Heat in lane 2. The F1 Racer with the second fastest time in the tourney so far, beating the Rising Heat across the line. The swap lanes time to beat is 1.569. And that's not going to happen. The F1 Racer moves on to round 2 in the Excel 8. We move on to race number 5 in round 1 of the Mystery Models Tournament. You have the Speed Slayer, 31 grams in lane 1. It's the Circle Trucker, 34 grams in lane 2. Let's see who wins this one. Speed Slayer way out front in the first run, a 1.568. That is going to be the time to beat as we switch lanes. It's going to be Circle Trucker lane 1 this time, and the Speed Slayer moving over to lane number 2. Speed Slayer out of the 2021 Series 3 Mystery Pack wins again, this time a little bit faster, a 1.562. They're going to advance to the Excel 8 round number 2. Right now, the Speed 16 Round 1 continues. 2 races left. It's the BMW coming in as the heaviest car, 39 grams in lane 1. Speed Spider is lane 2. It's the BMW across the line first, a non-stellar 1.580 for the win. Let's see if the Speed Spider can beat that 1.580. We're switching up the lanes. Let's see what happens. The Speed Spider lacking speed. It will be the BMW moving on to the Excel 8 round number 2 in the Mystery Models Tournament. It's race number 7, round 1 of the Speed 16 out of the 2022 Series 1 Mystery Pack. It's the Prototype in lane number 1 versus Faradox. They're out of the 2021 Series 3 Mystery Pack in lane number 2. They're staged and ready. That is now the second fastest run in the tourney so far, a 1.567 for the prototype and the win. Swapping lanes, Ken Faradox top at 1.567 to advance. Not a chance. Prototype 2 wins, moving on to the Excel 8 Round 2 in the Mystery Models Tournament. You are watching the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. We are at the last matchup in Round 1, Speed 16. I like this next car. It's weighing in at 36 grams. Riveted is staged in lane number 1 versus Quick and Sick in lane number 2. They are the lightest car in the tournament. They are staged and ready. Oh, the track is heating up. That's the fastest time in the tourney so far, 1.559. Riveted gets the win. That is the time to beat for Quick and Sick. Ouch. Quick is sick after that run. Riveted takes 2, advancing to the Excel 8 round number 2. It's the Mystery Models Race Tournament round 2, 8 cars left. In the first race, it's the Datsun Bluebird versus the Porsche 933. Both of these coming out of the 2022 Series 1 Mystery Packs. The Datsun Bluebird staged in lane number 1. The Porsche is in lane 2. Nice jump out of the gate and best time thus far for the Datsun Bluebird, a 1.560. It is the time to beat for the Porsche, and they swap lanes. Back-to-back wins for the Datsun Bluebird. They're headed to the Fast 4 in round number 3. Next up in the Mystery Models Tournament, it's the Nissan Skyline. They're staged in lane number 1 versus the F1 Racer, set up in lane number 2. A bit of a surprise, the F1 Racer across the line first with a 1.571. That's going to be the time to beat for the Nissan Skyline if they want to make the Fast 4. The Nissan Skyline, a rocket out of the gate, a 1.557. That is the fastest time in the tournament thus far. They're moving on to the Fast 4. That brings us to race number 3, the Excel 8 in round number 2, the Speed Slayer versus the BMW, staged in lane number 2. The Speed Slayer takes the first run, a 1.566. That is now the time to beat. The BMW has its work cut out. They are switching lanes. The BMW in lane 1, Speed Slayer, lane 2. Another 1.557. This time it's the Speed Slayer. They'll be advancing to the Fast 4, round number 3. All right, we are at the final race of the Excel 8 round 2 in the Mystery Model Tournament, Prototype versus Riveted. These two match up really well. It is going to be fun to see who wins this one. That's some good racing. 1.559 to a 1.562. Riveted takes the first one. It's a lane swap. Prototype needs to beat a 1.559 to advance to the Fast 4. A 1.561 for the winner. Riveted taking both races. They'll be moving on. 4 cars still in the hunt for the top spot. We've got the Fast 4 up next in the Mystery Models Race Tournament round number 3. It's been a pretty competitive tournament so far with these mystery models. First up, the Datsun Bluebird lined up in lane number 1. The Nissan Skyline is staged in lane number 2. Weight advantage, the Bluebird. First win to the Datsun Bluebird, 1.563. Time to beat if the Nissan Skyline hopes to make the finals. Lane swap, they're ready. Look at that. That Datsun Bluebird just put down the fastest personal time in the tournament, a 1.559. They'll face either Speed Slayer or Riveted in the finals, which brings us to race number 2 of the Fast 4. Speed Slayer set lane 1, Riveted lined up and set in lane number 2. It's only getting hotter. Speed Slayer across the line first, 1.562, setting the time to beat for Riveted. Now lined up in lane 1 as they switch lanes. Speed Slayer moving over to lane number 2. Speed Slayer knocking out a 1.551, taking both wins. They are headed for a showdown with the Datsun Bluebird in the finals of the Mystery Models Race Tournament. The race is for third place, the Nissan Skyline out of the 2021 Series 3 Mystery Pack versus Riveted coming from this year's Series 1 Mystery Pack. Both cars are ready. It's Riveted taking the first win over the Nissan Skyline, putting down at 1.576 as the time to beat. They swap lanes, both cars are ready again. There you have it, Riveted taking both wins and third place in the tournament, which brings us to the battle for the top spot. Straight out of this year's Series 1 Mystery Pack, it is the Datsun Bluebird in Lane 1 versus Speed Slayer out of last year's Series 3 Mystery Pack in Lane number 2. Speed Slayer saving the best for last, a 1.549. That is top speed in the tournament. Lanes are switched. Let's see if they can do it again. The Datsun Bluebird needs a big run. It's not going to happen. Speed Slayer, a 1.557. They take both wins and the top spot. There's your final standings and top speeds for the Mystery Model Tournament. Thank you for watching the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel.